actually doing really well. As much as my job is basically bringing me down and, you know, making this whole mood, making my mood really shitty, when I look at what I got, they're giving me a freaking out with my job. And that's nothing to sneeze at if I really wanted to look at it. You know, it's not a bad thing. Man, I would hate to love this job and like be like, oh, you know, I'm not making ends meet and I gotta like make a change. And look how difficult this is for me to leave this job that I'm not making ends meet with, and I'm being given an opportunity to make ends meet somewhere else, closer to home. I mean, with the exception of the fact that I'm going to get paid a little bit more, I'm going to be working a lot more hours. Just the saving in gas alone is going to be a tremendous difference than what I'm currently dealing with. Did the numbers, and it turns out that I am spending $400 a month in gas. I am not doing any excessive driving. My driving is, for the most part, limited to going to and from work. I go to the store every now and again. I stop by the mechanics every now and again. And maybe I go to a drive-thru to get fast food. But usually it's on my way and I don't use that much gas. $400 a month. It's a little bit less. Somebody could probably make an argument for $350 a month, but it's well over $300. And last month I spent over $400. So. I mean, I fill up the tank once a week. in, I said hi, I lurked, and I got a lot of things done that way, but I didn't stream, and streaming is my bread and butter, and I am really going from being a variety streamer to just being an art streamer. I am. I will play games and collabs and stuff like that. That will happen, but where I'm currently at and where everything currently sits, it looks like my interaction is going to basically just be art streams. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting change. We are going to get into growing the art beyond where I've been taking it. I originally had no intention, zero intention, of putting my art online in any way, shape, or form. The whole VTuber movement, I was familiar with it. I thought I was already down the rabbit hole. I thought I was embracing, this change. There is I have a video. I want to say it's in a dose of hope, discussing why VTubers are superior and why people who do regular, flesh streaming like I was doing at the time, and I'm still doing it. This is flesh streaming, sort of. But why people who do flesh streams, because we lack the creativity, because we can rely on looks, because we're video, instead of just personality. Why VTubers basically are just handing it to us. And I was watching a lot of regular streamers or non-VTubers basically streaming the same shit over and over again. It literally we're even becoming like reviewing videos about the same shit that everybody's going over and over again. Yak videos have become like so. I think it's because a React video is just so easy to do. It takes less setup. It's still time consuming. It's still difficult. And most of them have to get the video that they're reviewing somewhat in their video. I've seen, freaking 11 seconds. 11 seconds copyright claim. Seconds is barely even a scene. Seconds is a joke. But if somebody can take an hour and a half video, almost 2 hour, and copyright claim it for 11 freaking seconds, when you're streaming a React video and you show a 5-second clip or 10-second clip of even the video, it's all gonna get copyrighted. Maybe they will do it for the views. Maybe that's what it really boils down to. Yeah, maybe that's what it really boils down to, is basically to get the bodies in. Well, I've done that shit. You go through my loud noises, all of the loud noises, not just the parodies. You go through the loud noises, you tell me how many thumbnails are of me and how many are thumbnails of something else other than me. And you tell me if I've been using copyrighted material or not. Hell, I did an entire video taking the music out so that people can utilize the copyright material without it being copyrighted or them being DMCA. I mean, I had to do that. It is amazing. And I have to tell you, I'm a hypocrite. I am such a hypocrite. I am here talking about, like, you know, how I'm going to talk about, you know, monetization and how the money is getting spent, and, you know, where people spend their money as far as Twitch or YouTube is concerned. I bash on these two companies like you wouldn't believe, and here I am. You know, I don't even talk about what my job is for fear of retribution. So I'm no better, you know, and I definitely am not standing on any, you know, there is no platitudes or soapboxes that I'm standing on. I'm just calling it like I see it. But who knows? If I actually do get monetized, if I actually do get sponsorships, if I actually do have to represent Twitch or YouTube in some manner, will I basically do exactly what everybody else is doing and just shut up about all of this stuff I'm talking about? Would talking about all these things that I'm talking about, would that hinder the fact that I'm not getting monetized? Would that hinder the algorithm's ability to give me more impressions in other sites and things like that? Would it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm shooting my nose off to spite my face. I know it shouldn't be a secret. Even my job shouldn't be a secret. Even the abuse that they put me through shouldn't be a secret. It should all be out there. All the money that they've taken from me, all the forced hours that they make me work and don't pay me for it, all the traveling that I do that they don't pay me for. All the basically bonus stuff. I don't do this because I like the work. I don't do this for a sense of accomplishment or anything like that. I am a helpful person and they take advantage of that, but that's about where it ends. I only do this job for money. There is no other reason for me to do this. And when they take my money away, I don't want to do the job. When they don't want to pay me to do the work, I don't want to do the job. They don't understand that. Instead, they want to attack the money that they're giving me for the job that I'm already doing. And I'm still not talking about what I do for a living. Still not mentioning it. Because I still have a promise left that hasn't become a lie. One promise. One singular promise that hasn't become a lie. And they're holding it over my head. I guarantee you, if I have to put in my 2 weeks, I will spill the beans on everything. Like I talk about monetization, I will talk about that. But I do have a clause in my contract. Sucks. And I didn't think that I would ever be at this position. I thought I would always be at the position. I would always take the position that I could talk about how great my job is, and I could tell people that I'm proud to be an employee of this job. That was 8 years ago. Eight years before I even started this site. You know that things were going south for me when I started up this site to create another revenue generator so that I can do my art and hopefully quit the job that I was doing. I mean, that's the reason why I created this. It's the reason why this channel exists. The whole reason. And I was working so much in that time. I was working between 70 and 80 hours a week. That I just didn't have time to do all of the work. I was supposed to be part of a team. I was supposed to be one section out of the team that was doing it, and I was supposed to have my own thing, my own like video log, my own vlogging that would then intersect with other people, and we would be doing skits and comedy stuff and everything like that, and you guys would get, this would be the behind the scenes channel. That was the idea. That was the reason why it was created. And it sat for, sat for 8 years. I keep forgetting. now 8 years in. January will be 15 years on Twitter. This I think I created in May. I'll have to find out. I don't know when it was created, but it's been a long, long time. I love when I look at my activity and it goes all the way back to the beginning and there's just flat line, and then all of a sudden it just blows up. It's like I was trying to fit all the hours of videos for all 7 years in 1 year. It really, as far as the amount of time making videos is concerned, I've done a lot. I've made a lot of videos. I've spent a lot of time working on this and cultivating this. I don't do it right. I don't do it by the numbers. But even still, even doing it my own way is not easy. It's not simple. I have a learning curve. I still have to learn how to do the original way people do things, and I have to then, on top of it, be the creative force behind it. It is way too much work for one person to be doing. And YouTube and the OBS's and Twitch and Twitter and all the fucking how-to videos that they made are all fucking useless. They're not intuitive. They assume a lot of things, and very few talk down to. Well, a lot of them talk down to their user, but very few talk like we're children. And this is the first time we're using a computer. But even those, they still assume too much. And it's like going, now you're gonna freaking baby talk me? It's not really baby talk, just dumb down everything, just talking like a freaking moron. Yeah, I am a moron. I just don't need to be reminded of that. Just go through it step by step. You need to click this. It's not too difficult. It's not too difficult. Always go back to the main page. Always give it, somebody you need an anchor. It's like sailing a ship. At nighttime. You need a freaking star. So you need to find a place that no matter what, you can go back to. It's usually the main page, but you go back to that. And usually every single site has the ability to go home. I know it kind of sucks and it's kind of boring to do and it's kind of repetitious and it doesn't keep up with the class. But when you get down into the dirty things, you need to repeat the steps at least 3 or 4 times on how to get there. So it becomes intuitive. And doing it in rapid succession is the friggin' worst way to do it. You need to go there, talk about the thing, and then when you're clicking on something else and you're saying, listen, if you made a mistake, or if you clicked on this thing, or you got the wrong link, and you're not seeing this, let's take you back out. Let's start over. And don't tell them to go back to the beginning of the video. Oh, I've explained that already. No. Explain it. People are doing how how-to videos, freaking the worst. Almost every single how-to video is absolute worst. And just so you know, there's a reason I don't do how-to videos, is because I know that that has to get put in there, and I don't like to do it. So I don't make how-to videos. And I don't like telling people what to do. I don't like telling people what to do and how to do it. I've been asked several times to show people how to become a streamer and how to do this stuff, and I'm like going, listen, I'm just doing it my own way. I have no idea how to actually do it. And if I'm doing it right, or if I'm doing something right, you know, that you like, this is how I did it. And I don't hide it. But I will say, it's a lot of freaking work. It always is. It hasn't changed. The work, you have to put in the work. Or you have to pay somebody to put in the work. I don't know how many more cues I'm going to do, and I might just do it kind of on a whim as time goes on, but I definitely think that I'm going to be doing fan art. I definitely think that I'm going to try to utilize that so that my unique style, I like the way that sounds, but my unique style, my unique digital art style that I have, that I've been building and cultivating, can be used so that when somebody sees my work as a fan art, they'll know right away it's me. That's my goal. I want to be recognized. Not just once you see the little yellow figure, I understand that. That's instant recognition and things like that. But I did a PNG for somebody, and they use it as one half. They have two, but one half of their voice chat. The reactive, as it was. And every time I see it, I know right away it's mine. If somebody reposts my work, I know right away it's mine. And I think I'm going to cultivate that. All the things that people tell me that I need to do and have and add in to my art, I'm just going to throw it all out the window, and I'm just going to do it as fan art. Somebody said that they would like to commission me. I'm going to try to thwart the commission and do the fan art, do it as fan art instead. Here. This gets weirder and this is like tilted really, really funny. It should have been like that. It's still really early, but I'm going to go in. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a great time doing it. And I know I say this every single time, but I freaking mean it. You know, things are hard, and they're probably hard for you as well. And I want you to know I'm in your corner. I'm your cheerleader. I back you up. And I want your endeavors to happen. I want you to, actually see how wonderful it is to be you. I really do. You have no idea how much I want that. I want that more than anything else in the world. I find it fascinating. And if I could be a small part of that, oh my God, that means the world to me. But and real life sucks. Adulting sucks. It's not fun. I have to admit, if I could talk to 9 or 13-year-old me, I never really wanted to be an adult to begin with, but if I could talk to them, talking about because I wanted to have the ability to do things. I didn't like the fact that I was hindered. I didn't want to be an adult. I just didn't want to be hindered by all these freaking rules and things like that. I was going to be beyond the rules. I failed at that. Yeah, but I was going to be beyond the rules, and if I could talk to him, I'd be like going, don't be in any hurry. Don't even worry about those silly rules. They don't mean anything. They definitely don't bring you any happiness, and they don't fulfill your life. They make your life feel more empty. Enjoy everything. Enjoy every freaking moment. Yeah, this is coming from a person who was mercilessly bullied. And I have huge trust issues with being around people, especially people in large groups, because it's always felt like in large groups people can pick on you worse. I don't like large groups at all. And I don't know if I would say that I'm, I have a fear of large groups, and that is a phobia. I don't know if it's a fear of large groups, but I don't like them. I definitely know that. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I really do. I hope you're having a wonderful time doing it. I would love to hear from you. I would love the comment in the below. It makes me think that these videos are actually being watched. Somebody the other day actually mentioned the commuting videos, and my God, my heart just basically went, oh, and then, oh, they're watching my videos. I've been talking about how nobody's watching them, and I could say whatever the fuck I want. Am I in trouble? Nah, in truth, it's great that somebody sees it. But yeah, if you can write cool beans, and if you're that person, please write cool beans, or just say hi. Say hi, Q. It's a haiku. Yeah, and so yeah, that would really mean the world. And I'm gonna go to work, so you have a wonderful day, and as always, cool beans. All right, take care.